Fitting snugly in a standard garage, these military marvels may be tiny, but they pack a powerful punch. From sleek, ultra-modern fighter jets to pint-sized World War II aircraft, these are the smallest fighter aircraft ever crafted. Embraer EMB 314 Super Tucano. At just 37 feet in length, with a wingspan of 36 feet and standing 13 feet tall, the A-29 Super Tucano is a Brazilian turboprop light attack aircraft designed and built by Embraer as a low-cost system for operation in low-threat environments. This durable and versatile aircraft is equipped with a powerful turboprop arrangement and is claimed to be the only military-type certified aircraft in the light attack class. It can operate day and night missions from remote bases and unpaved runways with minimal ground support. Its compact size and small visual and radar signatures, combined with high speed and agility, contribute to its high survivability with additional survivability features, including armor protection and redundant critical systems. The aircraft has a maximum endurance of 6 hours and 30 minutes. Weighing 6,600 pounds with a maximum takeoff weight of 11,500 pounds, the A-29 Super Tucano carries a wide variety of weapons, including precision-guided munitions. HAL Tejas. Tejas is the smallest and lightest supersonic combat aircraft in its class, featuring a length of 43 feet, a wingspan of 26 feet, and a height of 14 feet. This Indian single-engine, 4.5 generation delta-wing multi-role combat aircraft was designed by the Aeronautical Development Agency and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics, Limited for the Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy entering service with the IAF in 2015. The Tejas boasts a tailless, compound delta-wing design with relaxed static stability for enhanced maneuverability and agility. Its versatility allows it to perform interception, air-to-surface, and anti-shipping roles in a single mission. Wind tunnel testing and computational fluid dynamics analysis have optimized Tejas's design for minimal transonic and supersonic wave drag, as well as low wing loading. It has a maximum payload capacity of 9,000 pounds and a maximum takeoff weight of 30,000 pounds. It can reach a top speed of Mach 1.8 with a general range of 528 miles and a combat range of 310 miles. Republic F-84F Thunderstreak. With a length of 43 feet, a wingspan of 33 feet, and a height of 14 feet, the Republic F-84F Thunderstreak was an American swept-wing, turbojet-powered fighter bomber. Utilized by the United States Air Force during the first decades of the Cold War, the F-84F was designed as a mass-produced ground attack platform capable of carrying 6,000 pounds of ordnance. Over 2,700 Thunderstreaks were produced, with more than 1,300 delivered to the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. However, due to operational difficulties and the rapid technological advancements of the early jet age, the F-84F had a relatively short active service life. Starting in the late 1950s, the supersonic F-100 and F-105 began to replace the Thunderstreaks in active squadrons. Saab 32 Lansen. With a length of 49 feet, a wingspan of 42 feet, and a height of 15 feet, the Saab 32 Lansen is a two-seat transonic military aircraft designed and manufactured by Swedish aircraft maker Saab AB. The Lansen was the Air Force's first all-weather aircraft and came in 3 different versions. It served in the Air Force from 1956 to 1997, and at least one Lansen is still flying today. The S-32C reconnaissance version was equipped with aerial surveillance cameras and featured a radar optimized for ship detection during maritime reconnaissance missions. From 1958 to 1978, these aircraft were operated by the F-11 Air Wing in Nyköping, often conducting operational reconnaissance missions over the Baltic Sea. Mitsubishi A6M0. Few American fighter pilots on their own survived a turning, twisting, and close-in dogfight against a capable Japanese pilot flying a Mitsubishi A6M0 during World War II. Often called just the A6M0, or simply the Zero, this long-range, carrier-based fighter aircraft was a key asset of the Imperial Japanese Navy during the war. Built by Mitsubishi, the Zero made its first flight in 1939 and entered naval service in 1940. The aircraft had a single crew member and measured 29 feet in length, with a wingspan of 39 feet and a height of 10 feet. When introduced early in World War II, the Zero was considered the most capable carrier-based fighter in the world, boasting excellent maneuverability and an exceptionally long range. The Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service also frequently deployed it as a land-based fighter. De Havilland Vampire. The Vampire was a first-generation jet fighter that served with Royal Air Force frontline fighter squadrons in the United Kingdom and Germany immediately post World War II, followed by further service with the Royal Auxiliary Air Force. With a length of 30 feet, a wingspan of 38 feet, and a height of 8 feet, the Vampire quickly proved effective and was adopted to replace wartime piston-engined fighter aircraft. During its early service, the Vampire accomplished several aviation firsts and set various records, including being the first jet aircraft to cross the Atlantic Ocean. It remained in frontline RAF service until 1953, after which it transitioned to secondary roles such as ground attack and pilot training, with specialist variants produced for these purposes. The RAF finally retired the Vampire in 1966, when its final role as an advanced trainer was taken over by the Folland Gnat. Folland Gnat. The Folland Gnat is a British compact, swept-wing subsonic fighter aircraft developed and produced by Folland Aircraft. Envisioned as an affordable light fighter to counter the rising cost and size of typical combat aircraft, it was procured primarily as a trainer aircraft for the Royal Air Force and also by export customers who used it in both combat and training capacities. The Gnat has a length of 29 feet, a wingspan of 22 feet, and a height of 8 feet. Although the RAF never used the Gnat as a fighter, the Gnat jet trainer variant was adopted and operated for some time. In the United Kingdom, the Gnat gained prominence as the display aircraft of the RAF's Red Arrows aerobatic team. The Gnat F-1 was exported to Finland, Yugoslavia, and India. The Indian Air Force became the largest operator, eventually manufacturing the aircraft under license. Impressed by its performance in combat, India developed the Hal Ajit, an improved and modified variant of the Gnat. The McDonnell XF-85 Goblin. The XF-85 was a small jet featuring a distinctive potato-shaped body and a bifurcated tail stabilizer design with a solitary crew member measured just 14 feet in length, had a wingspan of 21 feet when its wings were spread, and stood 8 feet tall. This American prototype fighter aircraft was conceived during World War II by McDonnell Aircraft. Designed to deploy from the bomb bay of the Convair B-36 bomber as a parasite fighter, the XF-85 aimed to defend bombers from hostile interceptor aircraft, a critical necessity underscored during World War II. Only 2 prototypes were produced before the Air Force ended the project, and these prototypes underwent testing and assessment in 1948. Although flight tests revealed some potential in the design, it fell short in performance compared to other jet fighters it would have encountered in battle, and docking proved problematic. Consequently, the XF-85 was quickly discontinued, and the prototypes were eventually turned into museum displays.